The Zone at 91.3 presents The B-Side.
There you go, man.
Hey, Dylan, how's it going?
Yeah, good.
It's so long since I've seen you.
I know. I feel like I just got off a plane with you.
Hey, Jason.
Hi, Dan. I did not get off a plane with you.
No, next time.
Okay.
We'll get on a plane together sometime.
I would love to.
All right.
I like that. What's on the B-side today, pal?
We're going to talk about a great bartender here in town, Shawn Soole.
Yes.
So I'm going to name some places that people, well, I'm going to name two places everybody, I think, knows. First, Clive's, the bar at Clive's, cocktail lounge at Clive's, which I still remember. My greatest memory at Clive's was the night after Prince played at the arena. We went there before we went to the after party at Sugar. What a great night of live music.
Yeah.
And then also Little Jumbo, right? So a lot of people are going to know these places. Shawn is the guy behind those.
I was, the first time I met Shawn,
Yeah.
he was working as the bartender at Moxie's.
Oh, really?
And Shawn, I'm sure you've learned this about him. He is the tequila guy.
Oh, yeah.
He has, is it called mezcal?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
what it is?
right, yeah.
He has a mezcal collection, apparently it's like world renowned. Anyway, he told me one night, he found out I didn't like tequila. He's like, oh, no. You've never drank tequila, dude. Next thing I know, he set up this tequila tasting, these flights of tequila. It all tasted like cognacs, and it was incredible. And ever since then, we've been buddies. He's a fantastic Aussie.
Yeah. So he came here from Australia. He was a great bartender there, widely known. Came to Victoria for his now wife, and because he loved the scene here in Victoria. Worked at Clive's. Clive's was nominated twice as Hotel Bar of the Year by whoever the people who decide such a thing are, which has never happened, I think, for a Canadian hotel ever. Then he went on to start Little Jumbo. There was some form of breakdown between him and his partner, and he left. He's been on a non-compete for a couple of years, and so instead, I think he's been designing. Well, I know he's been designing bars for places instead of opening his own. So he redesigned Japanese Village. I haven't seen the bar there yet. He redesigned what's now Clark and Company, which used to be the Clay Pigeon. So right by the Royal Theater there, across from the Livet. Mm-hmm. And just recently, Cafe Mexico. So speaking of tequila, I know he's very excited about what they're doing there. So I've seen pictures of the inside of what they've redone. He helped with the design of all of that, but also with the menu and with the drinks. And so I think, I haven't been to Cafe Mexico for a long time.
They just reopened. They had that horrible fire.
Yeah, I think I went there once for Folk Fest because they had the balcony overlooking Market Square.
Cool.
So you could take in a show like it was a VIP balcony, but I haven't been there for a while. So knowing that he's been involved, it's going to be super A game.
Yeah, there's something to be said about the high level bartender scene here in Victoria.
And Shawn's credited with the one who brought cocktail culture to Victoria.
Really?
He was the one when he started doing what he did at Clive's and started bringing other bartenders together, started writing his books. He was the one that was like, hey, there's a global cocktail culture that hadn't arrived yet. And then the city, like now you go out and think about not only just beer, but all the great different spirits that we can get and the great wines that we can get in Victoria and how places are built all around that now. And Shawn's credited with being one of the people who started that trend off. So I think it's really cool. And one thing about Shawn, though, if you ask for something he doesn't think is good, you are in for a talking to. So he is spirited about his spirits, and he can get cantankerous. I remember the first time I met him at Clive's. I can't remember what I tried to order, but he just thought I was the worst for wanting that. And we had quite a row for a while.
Wow.
And then he started making other things for me and showing me that the world is better than what I knew.
Right.
So.
I've always found him really charming, so I haven't had that.
Maybe it's me.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think it might be you.
I'm the one who's spirited about spirits and gets cantankerous, and Shawn's perfectly fine.
Yeah, you got to move on from your Crown Royal at some point, Dan.
I don't know. That was a good weekend at Crown Royal.
All right, so people want to know more about Shawn and everything he's got going on?
Check out alwayscheckthebside.com.
Dan Gunn, thanks, pal.
Thanks, Dan.